Yeah, man. You already know exactly what time it is. We're back here to start some more game on the ground for the Hungry Hounds. I just got the pounder ready for the next round, man. Uh, you know, when I see people who hate their lives because of the jobs they work, why are you there in the first place? Why are you still breathing? How you are not staying on a cartwheel is amazing to me. And yeah. Look, no. See, look right here. Boom, boom. You want to come up in here and act a fool? Yeah. I too can play that game. See, I get petty. I get down and petty with it too. So don't play around with me. One thing about me is I don't care who in here, who not in here. You can be a female, and I don't care if you say something goofy. You get. I ain't one of those dudes that be simping. I don't be simping over no female. Oh wow, look, a female is in my chat. Whoa, if she says something goofy, I don't. No. I don't care. I don't care if you male, female, it, alien, whatever. Whatever you feel like you are. You say something goofy from my show, I'm gonna get you up out of here. So don't play around with me. Don't sit here and think that just because you're the opposite gender means that you get a free pass. Nah, no. No, it don't work that way. No, it don't work that way. But back to what I was saying before we got interrupted rudely. Um, the other day I was at this fast food restaurant. I think it was McDonald's. I can't remember where it was, but this person was quote unquote, I guess you could say employee or whatever, was getting mad because there was no straws over there where they kept all the straws. So I was looking around trying to see if they had any more straws anywhere, and this freaking employee comes up. I got it. You're looking in the wrong spot, anyways. Like, first off, what you coming up to me and getting attitude with me for? You the one that's not over here keeping your condiment desk full. Second of all, if you really hate yourself that much that you start getting mad at other people, why are you still breathing? Third of all, if you hate your job so much, why do you work it? You the one that signed the paperwork, to put in the application. You the one that decided, yeah, I'm gonna go work at McDonald's because I don't want to do nothing with my life. So why are you getting mad at people for looking for straws when you don't keep your condiment desk clean? Uh, that alone in itself is just goofy to me. When you see somebody else trying to do your job for you because you don't do your job and you get mad at that person, you need brain surgery, bro. You need to rethink your life decisions and your work ethic as a whole. You need to go move back in with your mommy and your daddy because you ain't gonna make it out there by yourself. You're not with an attitude like that. Because let me tell you something, life is full of negativity. And you get mad at everything negative, you're not gonna make it out there in life. So just stop now. Just give up now while you're at it. Just stop. There's nothing for you out there anymore at this point. If you are one of those people, there's nothing out there for you anymore. So just stop. You're never gonna make it. You're not going to make it. Uh, but yeah, man. With that being said, we're gonna move on to the next thing that we're gonna talk about, which is what happens when you don't raise your kids right. This is what happens when you don't raise your kids right. They start getting spoiled. They start feeling like they can do whatever they want. They start acting like adults. Uh, you start having little 13-year-old diapers hitting up grown folk on the internet saying, "Hey, come meet up with me. I'm 13, but really I identify as 18." You know, people want kids. People these days, they don't raise their kids no more. They let technology raise their kids. And by letting technology raise their kids, guess what they do? They absorb everything that they see on that technology. So if they see celebrities pushing a very extracurricular look, act, whatever you want to call it, guess what? They gonna start doing the same thing. Uh, This is what gets me, bro. Is all the Uncle Toms and the Auntie Keishas and all that stuff. They all coming up in here, and they all letting it out. Uh, yeah, man. But uh, see, now we got rudely interrupted by these Uncle Toms and these Auntie Keishas. And, oh yeah, 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 yeah. So they absorb everything that they see. These kids are going to absorb everything that they see when you let technology raise them. So when you see people acting a fool on social media, these kids are seeing that because you're raising your kids on technology and social media. So now these kids think, oh, this is how I'm supposed to be as a kid. Okay, bet. This is how I'm supposed to be when I'm a young teenager. I can identify as whatever age I want. Okay, bet. I can do all these things that I want to do because this is how I'm supposed to be because this is what social media tells me. They don't get no real guidance from nobody. They don't get no real affirmation from nobody. They don't get no discipline from nobody when they act out in the way that they're not supposed to. Uh, so when I'm at the store today, I see this kid literally on the shelf where all the mirrors are, walking on the shelf, smacking the mirrors, hitting the mirrors. And the dad, yeah, which one am I supposed to get for her? Which one does she like? What color does she like? How big is it supposed to be? Uh, the dad sitting there on the phone, letting his kid run rampant, doing whatever it is that he wants to do. Doesn't discipline him. And when I see one of the store employees go up to, sir, your kid ain't supposed to be on that shelf. He says, he says, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. We got one of those. We got one of them parents in here who don't. We got one of them parents in here who don't raise their kids because they're getting salty. Uh, he says, son, I need you to get down. I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't need you to break anything, so I need you to get down, please. Boy, if I did that, my mom would have. Get over here. This generation is so different. This generation is so different. My mom would have been pulling the belt off her, with, bam, a home run with her belt on my behind. Now these parents, son, I need you to get down so you don't get in trouble. I don't need you to break anything because I'm not trying to pay for nothing that we ain't getting. What sense does this make? Can y'all please tell me what sense does this make? When do we go from hitting home runs on our kids' butts to please get down, son? You're gonna get me in trouble. I don't need to pay for anything I'm not getting. When do we let these kids control us? That's what I want to know. When do we let these kids start walking us on a leash like we're the ones with the collar around their necks? Like we're the ones that are dogs. I'm telling you, people these days, this whole Me Too, inclusive, whatever you want to call it, has turned discipline to a negative thing. So when your kids are running rampant, guess what? You don't got nobody else to blame but yourself because you're so worried about what other people think about you spanking your kid instead of worrying about what's right for your kid, what's good for your kid, which is spanking your kid. You're supposed to spank your kid when your kid act out and doing what it's told not to do. It's called being a parent. It's called raising your kids to do the right thing. You know, Charleston when he was a kid, whenever he was on trial for whatever it was he did, his mama said, "Now you get up on that stand and you tell him the truth. And you go tell that officer the truth and what you did." We need parents like that back in our society. Where did those parents go? We need to be those parents now. Cause if you ain't raising your kid right, somebody else gonna raise your kid, and I promise you, it ain't gonna be the way that you want it to. And there ain't gonna be nothing that you can do about it either. That's 100% facts, not opinion. That's what happens when you don't raise your kids. They run rampant. You know, I seen one parent at that store who pulled his kid aside, smacked him on the back of his head, and go pick that up now that you just knocked off that shelf. Don't play with me. He was walking by, just boom, 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 knocking stuff off the shelf. One of the employees, you gonna pick that up? His father walking around the corner. I'm sorry? He just knocked that off the shelf. He gonna pick it up? The dad grabs him by his ear, pulls him over to him. You better go pick that up now. Don't play with me. We need parents like those. See, back when I was a kid, our parents, when when we were at the store and we was acting a fool, our parents would go to the apparel section and grab a belt and whoop us with it. They would whoop us in front of everybody. Uh, they would embarrass us in front of everybody. My little brother, my little sister, guess what happened to them one time when they was at Chick-fil-A and they was acting a fool after they got told to settle down. You know what my mom said? Since you want to embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you. You better drop down and give me 20 push-ups right now in front of everybody. In front of everybody. Yeah, see, back when I was a kid, our parents didn't play around. Uh, Nowadays, you can't do nothing without somebody saying, "Oh, that's hurtful to the child. Don't do that to the child." No, if you want, you're not the one. My kid didn't come out my kid didn't come out your new tats. My kid didn't come out of your cave. You ain't raising my kid. You ain't paying the my bills. You ain't paying for my kids' food or my kids' clothing. So why are you gonna sit here and inject and involve yourself into something that has literally nothing to do with you and everything to do with me? Don't play with me. And with that being said, get out of my life.